Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope all of you all are having good time. So I'll wait for a few seconds. And as you all know, I come here on the weekly basis, give lives so that you can get some tips and tricks which can help you. And also, please do write comments and share this video with somebody who might be looking forward for something like this. I have lots and lots of, I think almost 400 plus videos on my channel. So feel free to go there, check it out, write what you want to see. I have covered up so many topics, and I think some of you would have definitely used it to your advantage, right? And so I think let's get back to today's topic. So today's topic is so interesting. I think most of my clients, when they work with me approximately for 6 months, they have, I think, success rate is pretty high, almost 90%, where they are able to find out what their passion is. Now, most of the times we take passion very lightly because we don't understand what passion is. We confuse it with hobby, and also we confuse it with pleasures. And this is one of my favorite topics. I love to share my knowledge on it because a lot of people are into this confusion, right? And as I go along this topic, and you, in the end, you can ask me any questions regarding how you can monetize your passion effectively, right? And I'll be giving you all the tips and tricks, but the questions we'll be answering today is how to monetize your passion. Do you have a passion? Number one, right? We all think we do, but that's usually not the one. Have you been able to successfully recognize your passion? Right? What are the 7 steps, the golden steps, which I call it, you should know to uncover your passion? And after completing few stages, as I call it, how you can monetize it more effectively. All right. So, with that, let's get started. So, the first thing we are talking here is what is passion? I know most of you will say, oh, well, it is something I like to do, during my downtime. But that's not your passion. And also, before I go ahead and explain it to you what the passion is, let me also explain it to you that you don't have many passions. You just have one passion. You might have many hobbies, you might have many pleasures which you enjoy, but the passion usually is one, right? That is something which is your unique blueprint, okay? That is only one. Passion cannot be too many. When the clients come to me and say, oh, well, I can do this well, I can do this well, I say, relax, hold on. Passion cannot be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That does not define you. Passion can only be one. Okay. So we have to work with just our one passion we know and how we can monetize it as well more effectively, right? So now you would ask me, what exactly is this passion? Passion is nothing, it's a strong emotion which is barely controllable. Okay. For me, when I realized that my passion was to help out people and become a coach, so there was no going back, there was no stopping of it. Okay. It's something which is in you, it will naturally come out of you. You don't have to force it anymore, right? Some people are lucky enough, they are able to recognize it when they are younger. But most of us, I think, are not able to recognize because of the, I would say, the conditioning or the programming of the circumstances. And I talk a lot about it in a lot of my videos. You might go and just check it out, right? So you probably have understood what your passion is. You know your passion is. That's why I say how you discover your passion is the key. Correct? You already have it in you. So there's a huge process when I sit down with my clients, we go through. There are so many steps into it. And finally, you get to a point where you are able to understand about your passion. Okay? So it's a strong liking, it's a strong feeling, and then you have a devotion towards it, complete devotion. So you cannot, if you say that you can get rid of your passion, that might not be the true statement. All right? Now, let me give you 7 powerful questions where you want to discover your passion. So you can work right now or you can watch a little later and answer each one of them very honestly. Okay, this is just a part of it, just a little part of it, how you discover your passion. Okay, so question number one: what makes you forget to go to bathroom or the track of time? You lose the track of time. Write down whatever is coming to your mind. It could be one thing, two things, three things, four things, whatever is coming to your mind. Number two question: what can you talk about hours? Right? So there could be some topic, there could be something you feel that you can talk about it for hours. What is that thing? Okay. Again, whatever comes to your mind, you can go with that. Number three question: what did you love to do as a child? Okay. Write down whatever comes to your mind again. All right. So don't put too much of logical mind here. Just do your best. Number four question: if it could be remembered, if you could be remembered for three things after you leave this place, what would that be? Right? So something like a legacy, right? You're leaving behind in this world. What would that? Just three things. Don't cross between more than three things or don't go beyond between three things. Okay. Number five question: if you're financially secure, what would you love to do with your time? So if you have all the money in the world, you're a very secure person, what is that one or two things you would still love to do with unconditionally, right? Number six question: what is your current state of mind in terms of fulfillment? So please pay attention to this question. What is your current state of mind, the current state, wherever you are here, or whosoever is here, or you'll watch it later? What is your current state of in fulfillment? Now, fulfillment, we all know, when we are in complete agreement or alignment of whatever we are doing. Okay. So if you have to rate the state, the lower number, which is 1 to 5, would be you don't feel fulfilled in your life. Okay. And number 10 would be where you are feeling quite fulfilled in your life, whatever you are doing. Okay, so just giving an example. So pick a number between 1 and to 10 where you feel that the current state of your life is full of, it could be joy or a complete fulfillment. Okay, the last question is: what isn't working? What drains you? So now the sixth question was like all about your fulfillment. The number seven question is: what is really draining you? People, profession, business, places, anything you want to write. Okay, so these are the seven key questions, which I call it as a golden questions when you're trying to discover your passion. And I tell you, this is just a little bit of it. It has to be, when I work with my clients, it's much, much deeper than this. And there are a lot many questions because it almost takes, I would say, a month or two, or probably more months to discover somebody's true passion, what they really, really are crazy or uh, passionate about. Okay. Now let's come to understanding passion little more, I have a formula which I call it as deeds. So deeds is DEEDS. All right. So what are the stages of passion, which I call it in the my method called deeds? So let's discover each one of them. So first D is discovering your passion. Of course, we'll write down the list of the things you love to do. Number two is eagerness to learn your passion. The E stands for when once you have discovered your passion, you'll be very, very eager to learn more about it. So if it's your true passion, you would find yourself that, all right, you will go out of your way to learn more about it. You'll become so, so curious about it. Okay. Number three, E, which stands for you will be able to evaluate your passion. Now, when I'm coaching my clients, the evaluation and the assessment done on so many parameters. Okay, so these are just I'm telling you how we do it, how deeply we go into discovering your passion, and then after that, monetizing it effectively. Okay, so the number three is all about evaluating your passion. Number four is desire to improve your passion. Now, once you know, okay, this is my passion, this is what I love to do, this is who I am truly, authentically, what would you do? You will have again a strong desire to improve upon it. You'll keep doing it till you see either you're looking for results or you're just doing it because it's your passion. Like for me, I come here on the social media, I share so much of knowledge with you all. It's just a passion to me, right? This is what I do with my clients. This is what I've seen success stories. This is what I know I'm good at. This is no I'm passionate about. So I just do it. And I know some of you are also getting value out of it. So that was my whole aim. That was my whole purpose of doing it. Okay. So desire to improve on your passion becomes huge once you have discovered it. And the last one is D, right? Last one is when you have desire has taken a next level of improving upon it, upon doing something about your passion. The last one then comes the S. Now you know, wow, I have done my discovering of passion. E stands for our eagerness for passion, evaluating my passion, desire to improve on it. Then what will you do? Yes, then you will share it with the world because now nothing is holding you back. There are no blockages in you. There is no limiting beliefs in you anymore that you have to look for validations. You are ready to share it with the world and add value to people's life or whatever you have in your notebook, whatever you are passionate about, right? So you just remove all the boundaries of which is holding you back, and the S becomes such a powerful thing. S becomes like now you want to share it with the world. Nothing can stop you. Okay. So this deeds, this method which I use it for the different stages of passion is very important. And then we go one by one with my clients and understanding what they can do. So once you are done this, now when you are at the place of sharing it with the world, how powerful is that? Right? So before I go ahead, let me also explain it to you the difference between here a passion and a hobby because lots of people they get confused between these two. So passion is a strong desire, emotion which is uncontrollable, which will keep coming back to you because you want to do it, okay, no matter what. It's involuntarily in you. You will want to do it again. You will want to do it again and again, right? You don't know how to do it well. You don't know how to use it well yet, but the passion, you'll just keep doing it. It's involuntary, right? People can see it in you. People can see where the passion is coming from, right? Let's say if you're a writer, if you go in a group, you talk about things, correct? If you are like digital marketer, this one client I had, so you will just randomly will start talking about it. Correct? So you know that it is in you, but you have not been able to take it out fully to take it to the monetization yet. But you'll keep showing it to your family and friends. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you all. All right. So passion is a very, very strong desire. You can suppress it, yes, for years without knowing that that's your passion, but you cannot take it out from you. Okay, so it's like something which you cannot just feel that okay, this is not a part of me. It is a part of you. All right, so you cannot just separate from it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Whereas hobbies, what? You can have multiple hobbies. Hobby is something you do it in the relaxation, right? Something you like watching, something you like doing when you want to feel relaxed. So hobby is that. So see the difference between passion and hobby. So don't get ever confused between these two. What is my passion and what is my hobby? So hobby could be many, not one. See, for relaxation, you do so these days, so many people do so many things. For relaxation, people do meditation. For relaxation, people do exercise. For relaxation, people do mindfulness. For relaxation, people use other modalities. Those are all your hobbies. Whereas passion could be just one. Okay? It's a strong, uncontrollable desire in you, which you have not discovered it yet, for one thing. All right? So, what is passion? Passion is very, again, the difference between passion and hobby. Passion is something you, once you discovered it, you will not leave it because that's true nature of yours. And it's time consuming. You'll start to learn about it, you'll start to talk to people about it. You're so happy that you have discovered your passion. But hobby, you would only do when you have some downtime, when you don't want to do anything else. All right, let me do this. Let me just pick up a phone, call up a friend. Let me just do it. Let me go for a little exercise. Let me just go out, talk to somebody, of that nature, which you're doing it often. But you think that's your passion, which is totally, totally wrong. Okay? That's your hobby. That's what you like doing. All right? The other thing is enjoyment part. Passion is something, it's such a strong feeling that you cannot live without. You just know it's there. It'll keep coming back to you in some way. For instance, if when you're doing something in your life, you would realize from somewhere or the other, you'll still be going back and connecting it with things. You can't stop it, right? And whereas hobby, something you just fill up the time, just do it for the sake of it. So the passion is again the difference between a passion and a hobby. Passion is where it's motivated with inner drive, the inner personal beliefs, because that's who you are. Whereas the hobby is doesn't have any alignment within you. You just do it because some friend is telling you to do. You just do it because that's in your bucket list. That's what you're doing. Okay? Improvement. Now, for passion, you will go out of the way to keep improving it. Listen to me carefully because it's your passion. Hear me out clearly here, please, everybody. Passion is you would go out of your way to keep improving it no matter what, and you're not realizing it yet that this is my passion and I don't know why I cannot leave this. Okay? I don't know why I keep improving on it. All right. Whereas the hobby, you don't want to work on it. You just do want to do it when you have some time, when you have some free time. All right. So in passion, the last one is such an important one. You want to excel in it and lead in it. You want to show it to the world. Like I told you, just told you the deeds, the 5 steps, right? How, which, what I do it with my clients when I have to discover their passion, right? You just want to share it with the world. You want to lead in it, right? Whereas hobby. It's just you want to do it once or twice a week. That's enough for you. Okay. So I hope you all got the clarity here. Okay. Now I said once you have decided to go ahead and share your passion, your inner desire, your authentic self. with the world, what you should do. So these are my 5 steps. Now you're ready to monetize. Now you're ready to let it go out in the world and see how people will perceive you with your passion, right? So you're completely aligned. Now you're ready to share it with the world. So first thing you have to do when once you have discovered, you have to look for the market potential. What kind of potential market has for your passion? Okay? So you do the research on that. So first thing and the foremost you will do is the market potential. Number 2, define your vision clearly. Now you know your passion. How would you see yourself in 3 years from now regarding that passion? So everything we're talking here today all about passion, your passion, okay? So have a vision. You can start small, but you can always add to it later. Okay? Number 3, create a solid business plan. Now have a business plan. Correct? Now you know this is your drive. This is authentic you. So create a solid business plan and work towards it. Number 4, build your brand. Okay? Let people know this is who you truly are. Most of the times, I just suggest to my clients use their own full name as a brand because that helps them as well. They feel the ownership of their passion too. So do it. So give it a name, but if you have a better name, that's fine too. But I think most of the people, I suggest that use your own full name for anything, and then you can make a logo and whatever the branding requires you to do. But have and build your brand. So get into this monetization world of your passion, okay? And you can always start with the family and friends if you want to test it out. Never directly go. You can always start out like when I started my coaching business. I started out with my family and friends. In fact, one of my friends gave me so much of encouragement to do it. So test it out fully, okay? Give it a year when you completely want to monetize it and get it out in the world. Now, if you are quite confident that this is what it is, there is no going back and there are no beliefs, I would say limiting beliefs around how will this go, what will I do, people will like me and all. Still you're looking for validations, then stop here. Don't do the monetization yet because you have to be in complete power of understanding yourself, whatever you're planning to do, to make it monetized. Okay? So you become the subject matter expert and it starts to show in your personality. Okay? If you're still lingering on with some kind of issues in your mind, a limiting belief, how will I take my passion to people? What will people react? What is going to be the validation, so on and so forth? If you're still struggling, don't go there yet. All right. So I hope today's live was helpful to you all. And I hope I was able to answer most of your questions around passion. And good luck to you all who are looking forward to make their passion into a business or monetizing it. If you need more help, you can always reach out to me. Then we can go in more details if you've already know your passion well or you have discovered your passion. But if you haven't, then also you can reach out to me. All right. Any more questions around passion and how to monetize your passion more effectively? First and foremost, you have to know your passion. You cannot play around with your passion. You cannot. Somebody, another person just asked me, yeah, it's very important to discover your passion first. and the correct passion. So what I do it with my clients, it's a huge process we what we go through, right? Literally discovering it, reinforcing it, not leaving any stone unturned, because we need to be sure this is what it is all the way, and then comes to the final stage of monetizing it, analyzing it, assessing it, finding out, discovering it more authentically, so that you know yourself so well. Correct, that's what question is asked. So it's not that easy, it takes a while. With some people it takes a month, 2 months, 3 months, because there's so many questions asked around it, and I want to be ma- sure that that is your true passion. With the process of elimination, addition, there's so much to it. All right, you can reach out to me for that if you still want to discover your passion, and we can go through, and then you can give it a year. That's what I call it, a year of playing with your passion, or I would say not completely monetizing it, but trying out. Okay. I hope I was able to answer. I was just reading one question here. All right. I think that should be all for today. Thank you so much for you all being with me today. I'll be back again next week with the part 2. Today was part 1. I'll talk something more about it, of different nature. Till then, I see you. Write some comments, subscribe to my channel, and you all have a wonderful day.